The rest of the episode will be in the Bay Area. So shout out San Francisco. Shout out Steph Curry.
Is that E40?
Shout out E40.
You got to do all the stories in the E40. San
I would love to be able to do that. I would love that's my hidden talent is a perfect E40 impression.
To be able to have the Rosetta Stone of E4 for E40 language.
Yeah, just speaking his own like made up language. Its own Star Trek. You know, Star Trek, like they wrote a whole language. Like that's what he's done
bro,
with this.
This is why we need black autism detectives because, like, bro, E40 would have been absolutely on the spectrum.
Yeah, and give him a spotlight.
Yeah, like no, this is good. Like, look, this is the positivity.
We have a new language now.
This is what happens when they don't call out black autism. They just call us rappers.
Yeah. So all right, this is a fucking insane story. So I'll be reading here from KQED, X Rohnert Park. Is that how you say it? I don't know. Does anyone know? People always get mad when we mispronounce all these town names.
Suck it.
Yeah, that's our official stance on that issue of us mispronouncing your locality.
Suck my balls, bitch.
Yeah, move to New York if you want us to say where you live correctly. Ex-Rohnert Park officers found guilty in Highway 101 marijuana seizure scheme. Former Rohnert Park officer Joseph
Fucking names too.
Yeah. No apologies. No apologies.
Yeah, I gotta give white.
If you're white, no apologies. If you're not white, sincerest apologies.
Me, every white sub that has ever pronounced the name just flashed into my eyes.
Oh my god. Dude.
I'm like, do I owe them an apology? Names are hard. Nah, fuck them too. But
former Rohnert Park police officer Joseph. We're gonna say Huffaker. Let's say Huffaker.
Huffaker.
Okay. Huffaker was whatever. He's found guilty is the point on Friday in San Francisco federal court of 6 counts, including conspiracy, extortion, falsifying records, and impersonating a federal officer to seize marijuana from motorists on Highway 101, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office. The jury deliberated for about 90 minutes before reaching a unanimous verdict. Hey, you guys, we checked y'all out a hotel room. If you know, we're good.
Nah,
we got it.
Honestly, we didn't need the full 90, but I want. This is nice people.
Yeah, I took a day off from work. You know,
it's rare you get to just do a little communal.
Yeah, it's rare you get to all agree with your fellow society members. So we wanted to enjoy this moment in these divided times for all of us to be unified in all walks of life for one fleeting moment. So 90 minutes, unanimous verdict. During closing arguments on Friday, prosecutors focused on phone records that placed Huffaker, who illegally stopped motorists to steal their marijuana as part of a conspiracy with other officers at the scene of one of the suspicious stops.
You know, you just do stupid shit, and you're just bound to get caught. This guy was just stupid. He no thought. Just I'm gonna pull this guy over and take his weed.
Yeah, sir, I'm taking your weed. Isn't marijuana legal now? No, it is. I'm stealing it. This is thievery.
See, I have a gun. I will shoot. I've shot people for less.
Yeah, that's actually a good question. I get it a lot, actually. Yes, this is not my official duties as a police officer. I am stealing your weed.
Oh, you're probably confused by this uniform. A lot of people are confused when I do this in my uniform.
Yeah,
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. You just got to ignore that part.
Yeah.
It's just really convenient because people stop when I wear this and I got this gun.
Yeah, exactly.
They typically give me the weed.
Yeah. You see, it used to be illegal. I used to steal this, and it was legal when I stole it. So it's kind of like a muscle memory thing.
Yeah.
I'll just go ahead and keep on doing that because I like doing that.
And I can purchase this. Yeah. These are things that I can purchase with like a debit and credit card now. But old ways die hard, man.
Yeah. And you're right. The law did change, but I don't really respect the law personally.
Me, as an officer of the law,
I kind of hate the law.
It's not my thing to really fuck with.
Fuck that shit. That's what I say.
That's crazy.
And this story is insane. Like we're just scratching the surface. So where was I? 7 years ago, KQED first reported on a string of allegations from drivers who said Rohnert Park cops operating far outside the city's limits had unlawfully seized hundreds of pounds of cannabis during pretextual traffic stops. As recreational marijuana became legal in 2018, growers who had operated in the gray area of the medical cannabis market finally felt safe to come forward. Hilarious. You felt safe to come forward just because it's legal now? Yeah, you fucked up. You're wrong for that. That weed is mine. So we are going to now take a rewind. So and I like it when publications do this. They like shout out themselves. They're like 7 years ago, KQED, us, first reported on a string of allegations, broke the story. Now the public was aware. You're welcome. So I'm gonna go back to their previous reporting because that's where we can get some of the juicy details in this ridiculous story. So this article is titled "Highway Robbery." Drivers allege Rohnert Park police illegally seized cannabis and cash. A report issued by the California Attorney General shows that from 2015 to 2016, the Rohnert Park Department of Public Safety received more than $1 million in seized cash. The Sonoma County District Attorney received $188,419 of the money from assets seized. Officer Brendan J.C. Tatum, Hoffaker's former partner, was responsible for much of that asset forfeiture windfall in his local department. In 2015, the mayor publicly recognized him for his drug prevention work, which, okay. You know how, like...
he's keeping drugs off the street by taking them home.
Yeah, and this shit is legal now. It's like, you know how, like, we say that, like, now that weed is legal, we should, like, you know, obviously, like, revoke all the sentences from people who smoke weed. We should also revoke all the awards we gave to cops for like, busting people's weed. Yeah. We should give them a new certificate that's like, by the way, bro, you fucking wasted all your time there, you dumbass. You fucking dumbass stooge of the state.
They give those conferences and it'd be 17 cops with 3 bags of weed. They'd be like...
Yeah.
This operation cost $52,000. Like,
yeah.
Did we win?
Photoshop the bricks out of it.
$76 worth of weed on this table.
Yeah.
$100,000 worth of tax money used.
Exactly. But what you do now is you Photoshop that $76 of weed off of that table, and it's like, yeah, now you're just standing around an empty table, dumbass.
$76,000. Yeah, no, that's fucking.
So yeah, he was awarded a great drug preventer. This guy Tatum. Tatum's gonna be a big centerpiece of the story.
I'm gonna smoke all the drugs and get all the drugs off the streets by smoking all the. If I do all the drugs, then no more drugs will exist, and I can take all of my body. Nice logic.
They're like, here's your certificate for drug prevention. He's like, what? This is crazy.
This nigga's fucking leaning over.
Oh, thanks, bro. Really appreciate it.
I prevented the drugs.
It's kind of hilarious.
I prevented every drug deal. No more drugs.
All right, we're having too much fun. Tatum thanked the city council for allowing him the opportunity to fight the war on drugs. But Tatum has another reputation. A growing chorus of defense attorneys say he's a rogue cop. He's being sued for unlawfully taking a man's cash, and he has a documented history of dishonesty on the witness stand. And what does that mean? That means he's on the Brady list. Again, we always bring this up. The Brady list is the thing where you continually, like this guy, and I didn't mention it in these. I didn't include this part of the article where it details the way he would lie, like blatantly make up shit on his police reports, throw people in jail who didn't do anything wrong, ruin people's lives just because he does not care about humanity. And then it's like, your punishment for ruining all these people's lives, being a liar that costs people their livelihood, You're on a list now, the Brady list. Anyway, back to work. You're late for your next shift. Literally no consequences except you get added to the Brady list. What does that mean? It means fucking nothing. It means you're just on this list.
It's crazy that like they get accolades. Like they'll be like 2-star general. Like they'll be wearing all these fucking things. These niggas also need like a star of like David or some shit. Like not a star of David, but like what do they? what do they make them wear in the Holocaust?
Okay, we could probably think of another analogy besides the Holocaust.
I mean, like fucking made
these crooked cops. They're like Jewish people during the Holocaust. You know, someone needs to go and. You need a marker.
Yeah, like a
negative one
or something. Yeah, where like give them like a sign to be like, oh, you fucked. Like
exactly.
Yes, my analogy was fucked. I didn't mean to imply that.
I know. Yeah, it's fine. I
meant more in the sign. No, but like, how do they have all those like lieutenant accolades?
They should have negative badges.
Like when I'm seeing you in cup, like, oh, well, I'm not listening to you. You fucking. You can come up with child sex abuse material badge.
Yeah. Yeah. And I disagree with the imagery on this badge, but the point is that, and really, and look, and obviously, like the real fantasy pipe dream of what we would like to happen in these cases is that they fucking get fired and don't get to be cops anymore. But obviously, that's just a crazy thing. So let's just add them to this list of cops who should be fired but are not. So let's keep going here. Texas resident Zeke Flatton, awesome name, awesome Texan name, Zeke Flatton said he was driving south on Highway 101 last December when an unmarked black Ford police interceptor pulled him over just north of the Mendocino County line, about 50 miles north of Rohert Park. Flatton was in a rental car and said he was not speeding or violating any traffic laws. He pulled over and showed the officer his driver's license and the rental agreement for his car. The officers did not identify what agency they were with, Flatton said, and he noticed they were not wearing departmental police badges or identifying name tags. Quote, at that point, I really felt something was wrong, Flatton said. Flatton said he had 3 pounds of marijuana in his car from a farm in Humboldt County, and he was taking it to a laboratory in Santa Rosa for testing. He said he was working on developing a number of cannabis products he hoped to bring to the market after California's law allowing recreational use for adults to kick in. So this guy's fucking working at a lab. This is fucking Thomas Edison y'all are arresting over here. Flatton also offered to show the officer his doctor's prescription for medical cannabis, but he said they weren't interested. The officers said they were working for the ATF, the U.S. Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, according to Flatton. And remember, they do not work for the ATF. This is a lie.
Impersonating other officers. Damn.
He said they took his marijuana and left him on the side of the road. What? All in just a few minutes. They said they did not issue a citation or arrest him. So yeah, not normal police work when you get pulled over by an ATF agent. So traffic laws, by the way, do not fall under the umbrella of alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. They come in, they steal your weed. They don't even write you a fucking ticket for it, and then they drive off.
Yeah, cops don't usually be like, what's that I smell? Can I hit it?
Can I have it?
Give
it to me.
Let me get that off phone. Let me get that off phone right now. No. Keep your license registration. Let me get that weed.
Yeah, they're just fuck. Who was the guy? Me and Kelly just rewatched Friday again recently. Who was the guy?
Debo?
Yeah, just going around, just like snatching people's shit.
My grandmama gave me that chain.
Yeah, just car by car. Exactly. It's my brick now.
Give me that brick. Yeah. Now they got to break in the house and steal the brick back from the ATF. Yeah, they are Debo.
Officer Debo's out here, dude.
Debo is a great analogy for what these niggas is Deboing. Debo is a black noun. Noun is like what's the action? Verb. It's a black verb to Debo. It's a you be Deboing, nigga.
You got verb wrong.
No, we're not. I did.
You were like, what is it now?
I couldn't remember. I was like, what's action plays?
Quincy on the side's a verb. You were close though.
Listen.
Noun is close to verb.
Listen. I'm a writer. I'm a
You are.
master of the grammar.
You are a writer.
A couple years ago, I didn't know what an adjective was. To be honest,
but now you're using them every day.
Sometimes I'm so effortless with it, I don't even be knowing what they are sometimes.
That's true. That's true.
I just mastered them. I don't. No, don't tell me. That was well written. Thank you. I don't know what I did. I have no idea. But anyway.
Yeah.
Yes, they debo these niggas.
Yes. Okay. So. Where was I? Flatten reported the December 5th incident. And just by the way, this is one excerpt. This old article they wrote goes into detail of many cases. I chose this one. Flatten reported the December 5th incident to the Mendocino County Sheriff's Department, the Mendocino County District Attorney, the Mendocino County Grand Jury, and the FBI. Kemp spoke with an ATF spokesperson who said the agency was not involved in Flatten's traffic stop. Mr. Flatten did contact the FBI, and the information he provided, we were not able to corroborate it as reported, the FBI spokesperson, Prentice Danner, said. So all that to say, he's going around, he's reporting it, he knew that some shit was fucked up. The Mendocino County Sheriff's Department said it wasn't their case and pointed to a press release from the Rohnert Park Police written on February 13th, 2018, not long after Flatten's stop. The statement, written by Tatum, remember the other guy, and Commander Jeff Taylor, touted a large, quote, black market marijuana bust on Highway 101 during the month of December. And again, just to reiterate, marijuana is legal. You can't just add the word black market to something and just say you can fucking steal it from anyone because you're a fucking cop.
Got this black market salt operation going on.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, this man had a lot of black market $20 bills on him, and we have to confiscate that.
It's fishy here.
Yeah, something smells fishy. No, that's the weed. The weed. I told you I have weed. It's legal now, remember?
Oh, my God. Nothing fucked me up more than when I moved to New York after moving from Texas.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a culture shock.
It is a true culture shock because I was on my porch. I was living in a hostel, and I was like, there's like 20 niggas in this hostel, and I was on the porch smoking weed, and the cops just ran up on the porch. I was like, what the fuck? And I had the weed in my hand. I was like, fumbling with the weed, and the cop was like, nah, bro, you good? Keep smoking your weed. What you doing? He was like, nah, bro, keep smoking. We just heard a noise up there, like they were there to check something else. Yeah. And I was like, okay. Nah, bro, I'm good. I'm gonna wait. Did not believe it was so surreal to be smoking weed around cops.
Yeah, exactly.
It is legal.
It is
no matter
legal.
how much my paranoia it comes up every time I take a.
We've all been traumatized from our younger days smoking weed in Texas.
How much my anxiety and paranoia exists, it's legal.
It's truly PTSD, dude. It's like, wait, we're allowed. I'm not a bad person for doing this. I don't belong in prison.
This is literally better than smoking tobacco.
Yeah, I'm allowed to eat a gummy before watching Severance and going to sleep.
Okay.
What the hell's going on?
No, but I actually saw a YouTube video about this guy. Yeah. About this dude he pulled over a cop who had weed on him. That's what got him fucked up.
Wait, what?
He pulled that dude, Huffa, whatever.
Oh, this story. Yeah.
I don't know I don't know if you were sort
of. Oh, I didn't see that part. No, say
I just watched it on YouTube. It was part of it's like CBS News reports.
Okay,
and they interviewed a cop who was like, yeah, he pulled me over. He pulled over a fellow cop, and they cut to him. He's like,
shit.
He pulled me over.
Hilarious.
I was like, what?
How many people were they fucking pulling over, dude?
He was like, he took my weed, and then he left off, and I was like, I left immediately knowing, like, I just got robbed.
Yeah.
But what happened was this cop did not, he acted like John Wick with his weed. He was like, they took my weed. And now they must pay. And he saw, because the report was on the update to this cop, and the cop was so invested in this all, He was there for like
it was the first time he ever felt like he has an actual case as a cop. First time he found something worthwhile to do with his time in his entire career.
Legitimately, like he turned into John Wick. He was like, I am going to see this through. They took my weed.
He's like, I'm going to seek justice? He takes his knee off a black teenager's neck.
No,
actually, you're free to go, buddy. Sorry for what I did.
I have bigger fish to fry. I think I'm gonna do the right thing.
Damn, I didn't know that. So that was probably the start of his downfall. Dude, that he was pulled over a cop.
I watched the report. This cop was like, I'm talking the moment that cop pulled off, he didn't realize that was this downfall. I mean, I'm sure there was other ways the cop also fell down.
Of course, but it has to be a major factor.
No, this cop was updating. They brought him onto the news report so he can give all the updates of the show because he had been following the case ever since he got robbed by this cop. And so he was like, he even pulled over an off-duty cop. And they cut to the cop, and he was like, as soon as he left, I was like, I've been robbed, and I'm getting my weed back.
Yeah.
So it was just funny to see this John Wick-ass cop pursue justice for the first time in his life, as you said.
That's awesome, dude. So let's see, where are we? Okay, Roner Park produced an incident report of December 5th stop of Flatton, also written by Tatum, that diverges in many places from Flatton's account. Blah blah blah. We're spending a lot of time on this, so I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. Blah blah blah. There's a bunch of discrepancies between their report and what actually happened. It's all pointing to them trying to cover their tracks and what's the word? Conspiring to steal highway robbery. Oh, remember? Let's go back to your joke. Mass highway robbery operations. So let's see. We're going back now to the new article based on the new updates on the court proceedings. So even with extensive public scrutiny, the lawsuits, and a federal indictment, this case continues to present surprises. In February, KQED discovered that Sonoma County Code Enforcement had busted Tatum for a large indoor marijuana grow on his Santa Rosa property. So if anyone had any doubts over why they were stealing pounds and pounds of marijuana, the fact that he has an indoor grow operation as a police officer might give you a hint.
Was this guy a corrupt cop or just a really good criminal?
Yeah,
that's what I always, when it comes to these things, I'm like, is this a corrupt cop?
That could be the smartest, the best criminal in the world. I'm gonna be a cop.
Because I'm always just like, we're hitting it from the angle like, these cops are corrupt. No, these criminals are good.
These criminals are cops sometimes.
These criminals are thinking next level. They're like, how do I not get arrested by the cops? I become the cop. Yeah. And then it's just, 5D.
He's like, how hard could it be? 6 weeks later. He's with a badge, gun.
Dude, they didn't even train me.
Yeah.
Dude, there's no moral or ethical fucking analysis or psychological.
I failed my psychological exam on purpose. I still got through.
What? I said I rob people for weed and they let me in. That's
I will say though, if you're selling weed, don't let them know it's cop weed, because I would never buy some cop. That's got to be some shitty ass weed, dude.
Just whatever you
cop
collect.
Weed. That feels like a sin to smoke cop weed.
Yeah, you're just getting whatever you collect. You don't got no real plug.
Yeah,
it's just a lot of randos.
I just feel like there can't be any joy in this operation.
Oh yeah, the vibes.
The vibes are off. Yeah, that's not why I got into weed smoking.
I'm supporting
buying cop weed.
You supporting your biggest ops.
Yeah.
You might as well buy from the Crips, my nigga. What are you doing?
Exactly. Yeah. Buy from the Crips.
Yeah.
That's what we say. Cops the podcast.
Support local ops. Okay.
Yeah.
Support your.
Forget your local dispensary. Find your local gangbangers and support them.
I actually still do that.
I believe you.
I am still doing that, to be quite honest. I hate dispensary weed. I fucking hate having to show my ID to buy fucking weed. That's so lame. But
so let's round this out here. One of the key witnesses expected to take the stand. So here we get into the drama. One of the key witnesses expected to take the stand, remember, against Huffaker, is Tatum, whose took a plea deal, includes an agreement to testify against his former partner. Tatum. It turns out you can't trust cops when you're doing crimes. Who would have thought? Who would have thought it would? Cops don't respect the professional snitches don't respect the snitches get stitches rule. Tatum was the sergeant in charge of Roner Park's interdiction team, which oversaw the seizure of $3.6 million under civil asset forfeiture laws, and at least, get this, 2.5 tons of marijuana between 2013 and 2018. Tatum has spent the past 4 years out of custody awaiting sentencing, which is currently scheduled for September.
Oh, he's free?
But exactly. That sentence is crazy to me. 4 years out of custody awaiting sentencing. 4 years awaiting sentencing, just walk around free. Cops can just procrastinate going to jail.
Always been the opposite. People are just dying in jail awaiting.
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy. Awaiting sentencing.
So that means he's already been convicted.
What? I've never heard
exactly.
of no shit
4
like
years. The judge is like, you've been convicted, you've been found guilty, and for these vile, disgusting crimes that we're gonna throw the book at you, you can, you know what? Just
meet us here in 2029.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Go get
see you.
You said you really wanted to pursue your master's degree. Yeah, go ahead. I'll give you,
want to
2, 3, 4 years.
Tour the world, find yourself in Tibet, and explore.
Cops
every criminal deserves.
Cops can just procrastinate going to jail. They can just put off accountability.
Did that 4
years?
Not even it's sentencing.
Yeah.
Is what you mean? This nigga is guilty. That is.
Yeah,
unheard of.
It said he got a plea agreement. That means that means he is pled
Tatum or Huffer?
Guilty. Tatum.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. He snitched.
Yeah,
but no, it doesn't make sense. It makes sense that he's getting leeway, but it doesn't make sense that you're allowed to be free for 4 years.
4 years
via sentencing.
Yeah,
I would hate that if I was him. I would want to get my time. I mean,
no, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I would love that.
I would not.
If I've been found guilty of crimes and I'm still just 4 years of free fucking
you think
man.
I'm coming in those 4 years.
Exactly.
You got me fucked up. I'm booking it.
And we'd all be like, Ashton is
a little late.
48 hours late. Here, I'm getting pretty tired. I'm pretty hungry. Guys, should we order some food while we wait?
Well, I'm gonna, you hear that, criminal? See if, commit your crime and then see if you can just push off your sentencing.
We're not even done yet. Next sentence, while under pretrial supervision, KQED discovered that Tatum was fined by Sonoma County Code Enforcement in 2024 for a large indoor cannabis grow on his property. While under pretrial supervision, federal officials declined to comment on whether this violated the terms of Tatum's $100,000 bond agreement. Yeah, look, I'm not a lawyer, but I figure that if you've been found guilty of a scheme involving stealing marijuana, that it might violate your agreement to have a secret, massive indoor growing operation.
Yeah.
At least it'll violate the spirit of the agreement. I could say that as not a lawyer.
Rappers can't even mention fake selling drugs on albums anymore now before they get arrested. This guy has a whole grow operation.
This cop is living the most gangster life. This guy should be a gangster rapper.
What hookups does this nigga have? That's crazy.